nominates Atreides.
LewLew nominates Atreides. Why?
I believe they're demon.
Atreides.
I am the terror. I am the night.
Good night, everybody.
I feel like I'm a Nobel's bard.
I'm not gonna lie, my plan this game is I'm just gonna go fast and loose. I'm just gonna go for hard claims and hard claims only.
Cut to Ben Burns. So what script are we playing with? So this is the...
I story told a game for Ben Burns the other week.
Oh, nice.
That was fun, and by fun is I was maniacally laughing the entire game because it was an atheist game. It was totally scuffed for the fact that I forgot that it was a 3-minion game because there was 18 players. So the whole game, I was only using 2 minion abilities.
Chase, thank you for your enthusiasm. So Dyson Sphere. The interesting thing about Dyson Sphere, and I am sad that I was not here for the entirety of Nikto's beginning. But Dyson Sphere is all about powerful night information. So it'll be very interesting to me to see exactly what that means in the context of this particular game. It's obviously always possible that we are next to an Odashi, and therefore, yes. I actually do think I've maybe been a knight before in a game of Dyson Sphere. Was I a knight and my neighbors were the people that I saw as not the demon? And I was like, well, this is not great. Yeah. Okay, all right. Oh man, sometimes my brain remembers things. All right, so it'll be interesting to see what is in store this game if we get that like a similar sort of thing. But yeah, yep. I think you're right. Mio. But that is the yes. Chase, yes, 100%. I believe some of the fun things about Dyson Sphere that I do like is it's very setup heavy. And Jams I was listening to Jams podcast ST Time, which you can find on Spotify. At least I found it on Spotify. I like listening to things when I'm working because even if I'm helping like a customer in a conversation, being able to go back and just have something going. My brain is very busy all the time. Oh, Huff is messaging us. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Stupid. Absolutely. It's nice to. I wouldn't say necessarily that it's like. I don't know. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at combating the depression demons. I used to have them a lot more. But I think that also is one of the reasons why I like memorized as much poetry and songs, because Jams is an incredible person. I fucking love Jams. I've played with them on TPI. I've played with her in real life. She fortunately is a Bay Area native. Like, they live right around here, so they'll come to Clocktower games that either I run or other people organize. And she's just so fucking delightful. She's great. I love her so much. Just the great. One of my favorite games to this day is still the game that I played with Arrow storytelling on TPI, and I can't remember if it was part of the mega stream, but I drew the Kazali token, and sort of as a meme selected jams and jammings, and it was the best game.
Sold.
I cannot wait to see what you tell me. Am I sitting next to Dashi?
Well, as you know, one time you received both your neighbors as night pings.
It's true.
And so you know that I'm willing to fuck with you.
Yeah.
So this time, you learn yourself and Huffpuff. I'm kidding. But
I will punch you.
your actual pings
Yes.
are Miro and Tony D.
Miro and Tony D. Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you.
Two of the most chaotic motherfuckers I've seen play. I got my ass handed to me, but I am now here as one of the craziest players. And that is not a badge of pride, but that is a badge I now have.
Yeah, mine was with Eric. Eric always had a habit of claiming evil roles when he was good. Do you remember that?
Eric's great.
Eric still does it?
Eric always does that.
Yeah, but like as a new player, that's so confusing.
That's fair. That is very fair. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I do it, and I'm seen as actually evil. Someone else does it, and it's haha memes.
In my first
Those-
full-size game, I was the butler, and I was like, well, I can't do much wrong, so I claimed on the first day, Virgin or Undertaker, and then somebody nominated me, so I was like, great, I trust you. And then Atreides was the demon, and I was like, the poor newbie hard claimed Undertaker. So I was killed, and then I woke up in the morning, and I was like, hooray, I was the butler. And Atreides was like, well, okay, well played.
Yeah. Touche.
Yeah, I think we still lost, but
Ghost, the dilemma is Eric plays his chaos in a consistent fashion. You only claim to be evil when you're evil.
Not all the time.
Most of the time, Ghost.
Ghost, I would say
Yeah, I agree with
85
that.
to 90% of the time, if you claim evil, you are evil.
well, this
But you
chance
see,
plays the meta
That
ghost.
10% when I'm not evil, that's when I'm playing mind games. Again,
Yeah, but
gambler's
the problem
fallacy.
is we never know when that 10% is. So
It's
you
gambler's
lose.
fallacy. If I try hard enough, I'll eventually win.
No,
Sounds
Ghost. Step
accurate.
away, Ghost.
I think blue is.
Look,
Go,
one
step away from the
more
light.
go. I
Step
can
away.
do it. I can guess the demon. I
My
remember
only hope is
first
that we
game.
wake up and Ghost goes to get Savant information. That's what I want.
You best believe if I'm getting Savant information, I'll also
Oh,
be
I have to check
nominating
what's on the
myself.
script.
I'll be nominating myself, and you'll just hear me go,
That
you'll
is-
fucking know why.
Well, there is no Savant on. Oh no, there is a Savant in the script.
Oh, I am very much aware Savant is on this script.
I'm just waiting to hear fucking Dawn.
No.
That was my
Look,
favorite
again,
reaction
I-
ever.
Look, I'm not going. Look, I'm not that. I can hide my tails pretty much. You'll know if I'm Savant or not. Shit, I'm
Mhm.
Savant. That was a joke.
That was
Or
that was completely and utterly the joke.
It's like
I mean, I remember
it
it was a Riot or Leviathan game where I was bluffing. I was bluffing someone. I think I actually had a tradies fall for a few days.
You might have.
No,
yeah.
no, it was you. You were the balloonist. I knew you weren't the Savant because Savant was the bluff.
Oh, that's.
I know
really
Savant
funny.
was a bluff. Well, I didn't know Savant was
Oh,
a bluff.
was that the?
It was the
that
Riot
the,
game.
the Summoner Riot game?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Where Tony D? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, Ghost,
God damn
you
it!
go off on giving
had it
Atreides.
too.
You give Atreides all of the Savant information you have that I know is total bullshit. You do that. I support
Wait,
you.
what?
No, the thing is,
Heard
I'm
my
pretty
name?
sure in the end,
The-
most of the Savant information.
The
The-
game
the
we
Riot
played,
game,
the
Tony?
Summoner Riot, where you were a butler and became Riot
Oh,
Because
on
of
day
me.
3, and then we had to end the game. And I was just like, I don't. Why is good killing itself over and over again?
no, I was actually. I think I was actually evil that game. I
Yeah, you
think.
became the Riot at the end.
No,
I
you
made you
started
Riot.
as a butler.
Oh, I did. I
Yeah.
got summoned.
Yeah.
Yes, I summoned you.
Okay, that sounds
I
right.
was
And then we
like-
won. Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The gag was of why I summoned you is, you always feel like people always pick specific people to be on the evil team. So I was
Because-
like, Tony D can be
Because
evil.
all the confirmed people kept nominating themselves. Like,
And I was sitting back and giggling the whole time.
it was very funny.
I was like, this is great. This is great. And I'm like, and I know Ghost is sending Trace Savant info, and I'm like, this is hysterical.
Well, this is. Well, I don't think it's great, considering Amy and I are dead, and we're also both ghosts, and I don't know how great being ghost is, but seems fine.
I've heard they can get drunk.
Yeah,
Yes!
and it goes quite drunk.
They can get drunk.
Fuck off!
There's no sailor on the script, though. So.
Thank fuck! I need to go get some information. I hate my life right now.
There is
Well,
minstrel though.
Come to me.
All right.
You have
Alright.
6 minutes.
All right. We'll allege it. Okay.
Anyone want to chat?
Sure, Dawn. I'll talk to you.
Fascinating. All right. 3-way?
Okay.
There's 4 of us
All
here.
right. Let's do it. Hello.
What's up?
Hello.
Hello.
What do you guys want to do?
I'm fine
fine with
one.
anything.
I don't know. I figure. I figure. No one immediately wanted to speak to any of us, so I'm comfortable just telling you all what I really am.
Ooh. Okay. Sure. I'm down with a hard claim.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm the soldier.
Ooh. Okay. All right. Miro.
Yeah. I'm the Savant.
You are the savant. Okay. So Ghost is lying. All right. I'm the knight.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Did you see us?
No.
Okay.
Sad.
Well, that would have been nice, but I
It
guess
would have been nice for you. But I'm gonna keep it to myself for now because if we have any living
no, that
at the end,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I wouldn't tell either.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. But cool. All right. Great.
yeah.
Beautiful.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Yeah, no. What is?
Lewis. Hello.
Hi, I'm the Savant.
Okay, that's the second claim of Savant I've heard. Great.
I know, but like I don't know
Actually,
why.
if Ghost is claiming it, it's the third claim of Savant I've heard.
Oh, what the fuck? Is this an Oops All Savants?
Without an atheist here, no. I am the
That's-
knight.
Okay. Cool.
Cool. Great. Excellent.
Great.
Thank you.
There's someone I
What
want
the fuck
to
is
talk to.
happening? Why is this happening?
Okay, I'll go to the person who
Hello.
first. Hi, Trades.
Everyone apparently is claiming Savant, so hi, I'm the Savant.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm not
great.
the Savant.
Ooh,
I'm
fun. What are you?
I'm someone who doesn't have to go talk to a storyteller, that's for sure.
Okay.
I'm either the gambler or the soldier.
Gambler or soldier? Okay, all right.
Mhm.
If you want to gamble me, you can gamble me as the knight if you are the gambler.
Okay.
Okay.
I can do that.
All right, perfect.
Thanks, Atreides.
Thank you. Bye.
It's in pain, so it's funny.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. I will laugh at Ghost's pain sometimes, because...
Interesting. Hello.
Howdy. Hello.
Are you a butler again? Or not a butler? Barber? Are you a barber again?
No, not barber.
Okay.
Not even an outsider.
Ooh, that's fun for you. Okay. So you have a mez word for me.
I do not.
Oh, fine.
I can make a hypothetical mez word for you. Let's go with Reaper because I'm currently working on a homebrew character called Reaper.
Ooh, okay. All right. Very cool. Well, I hope the Reaper doesn't come and get me in the night. I am, speaking of night, I am the knight.
Okay.
Yep.
Actually, this could work. I can protect you if you want.
You're the innkeeper? Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
Okay. I would say innkeeper or soldier, but there you go.
Okay. No, that's fine. But okay, great. Yeah, no, sounds good.
Yep.
Beautiful. All right, thank you. Bye. Blue.
Hello.
Hello. What would you like?
I'm either your math, your engineer, or your soldier.
Ooh, spicy. Okay, math engineer Shugenja. Interesting. I am either the innkeeper, the knight, or the high priestess.
Alrighty.
Math Shugenja. What was the last?
Engineer.
Innkeeper. Great. We're both claiming innkeeper.
No, engineer.
Oh, engineer. Yes. Okay. NG. If you are the engineer, did you use it?
No.
Okay. All right. Great. Beautiful. Thank you.
I hate this game already. I actually hate this game already.
Hello. What would you like to do, Lisa?
Whatever you want.
I am the knight.
Perfect. Interesting, though. I am the high priestess, and I was not sent to you.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
And I was sent to an engineer, which also makes sense.
Sent to an engineer. That's fair. I also don't think that, like, high priestesses... I have my own theory on how high priestess works, and I think a knight is an obvious high priestess choice knight one.
No, but I think, like, I would also send to an engineer, so it does make sense, actually.
Yeah.
But they made Godfather Goblin, by the way, so it's good for you to know as well.
Wait, Godfather Goblin? What?
The engineer that I saw picked Godfather Goblin.
Oh, I see. Interesting. Okay. So no... Huh. Okay. All right, cool. Well, that's good. Then we may have already had a base outsider and nothing really happened with the Godfather choice, but now we just know that there's... I'm not sure I like Goblin, but...
Better than Maz.
Yeah, true. 100% true. I agree. All right.
And Godfather and Assassin is also tough, so I do.
Especially if the demon is a Poe. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Mate, I know where my nomination is going. For a fact.
Ghost, what are you?
You can probably fucking guess.
I don't. I've heard it so much.
My most favorite fucking role.
I've heard. The problem is, I've heard that role. Too many times. Today.
I know.
On a script that features no madness.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what's going on, and I'm not questioning it.
Yeah, secretly, Huff is actually the assassin, the apprentice Saranovis.
The sole ability of making me Sarah mad that I'm
This
what I
script has a
actually
hidden
am.
proxy. Wow.
Yeah. Feel free to discuss.
So I had a conversation with an engineer who told me that we have a goblin godfather.
Interesting. I've also heard of an engineer who apparently made a goblin and godfather last night.
I have talked to an engineer, but they have not said what they had changed to.
The engineer told me to trust them because they're an engineer.
Well, you may continue to talk about engineers, but nominations are open.
Ghost nominates Ghost.
All right, why?
We all know why. I'm my definite favorite role, and not the role I hate with a burning passion. That's it.
6 votes to execute Ghost.
Sure, why not?
I don't know.
I kind of want to keep it Ghost alive.
Oh.
Tony D. likely to get a mayor win.
Okay, it's good to know.
Well, you were the mayor that one time, so I can believe it.
I don't think I've ever played with you, Tony D, but I'm suddenly thinking that you have some good social plays.
Every now and
I
again.
don't. Sometimes.
I mean,
Once in a while.
Tony, we should have gotten that mayor win. We were just robbed.
First call.
It happens.
Just for that, Matthew nominates Tony D.
Matthew nominates Tony. Why?
Because if Huffpuff thinks Tony is most likely to get a mayor win, Huffpuff must be evil and giving it to evil. So Tony D it is.
Tony?
Oh, I didn't realize that's why I had it. Yeah, sure. I'm the Saint.
6, so it's like...
You're the what?
I'm the Saint.
Oh.
I had to check it
There
was
is
an
no
actual
Saint on
thing.
the
I thought I had another claim of the other role.
Oh, the Saint Vant.
Yes.
The Saint
it's not now.
Savant.
It's the Savant you can't kill because good will lose.
Wait.
Yes, Lewis. There's another
I'm
Saint
so
on the
sorry.
script if you're like...
Yeah, I...
Second call.
Do we have any Shigenjas or savants or fishermen with any clues?
Well,
I'm a savant.
apparently half this town is a savant, so...
Huffpuff, who did you nominate?
Actually, I want to hear what was said first before I nominate,
Okay.
because that might change my mind.
Who was saying something? I think it was Stun.
I'm Savant. I can put my information on there, fuck it. Either a character changed roles last night or a sub chef would get a 0.
Which would make sense with the so-called engineer claim.
Engineer, so that would, if that is all true, then that would mean chef 1.
Unless
Just multiple, yeah.
Unless there was Audio Goblin and Godfather in play.
Hey, Nikto.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or
Can I ask you
then bring
can I ask
Natashi.
a question?
Yeah.
How do you play with travelers when it comes to like chefs and other things? Would you count them in that equation, or would they
Travelers
be separate?
count for abilities unless the ability explicitly says it doesn't include travelers.
Okay. This is why I asked the
That'll give you
question.
20 seconds.
I'm gonna rock in a hard place.
Huffpuff,
Because the person I wanted. Oh, go ahead, Huffpuff.
No, you're good. Actually, yeah, Huffpuff nominates Palsy.
All right, why?
This is like Halsey's just socially reading Evil Face, and I want to get this on the block. Just Halsey. Also, let me get my camera on for 2 seconds to Q. Camera. This is what Halsey looks like. He's
Still
like,
off. Still off, Huffpuff.
Is this it?
Your hand is up.
The hand is up.
Take down your hand.
There we go.
Love you, Huff.
Right, you...
Halsey looks like this.
He's just ruminating about a homebrew character he's working on.
Well,
Yeah, also that I'm also got my parents coming next week. I'm trying to do a lot of sorting out at the moment, so not gonna lie, I'm not really paying attention that much. Do what you want.
646 you
I've
have
been fairly open with my role, so up to you.
Interesting.
It's good at execution as any.
Hey.
I can't wait for this Vortox win.
3 votes not enough.
Betrays nominates Dawn.
Trades nominates Dawn at the last second.
I'm trying to find if we trust that an engineer was in play,
You done?
and we trust that it was not already the game that the engineer made it, in which case the Chef Zero could actually be true. The engineer picked the exact suite of evil that was in play. Then I'm having a hard time finding, in my mind right now, a Chef 1. And I think it might include Dawn.
Dawn?
But a couple people do know my role. I think I've hard claimed to. I've definitely hard claimed to someone. I think it was Ghost. My friends have been truthful. I am not the best choice here, I will say.
Okay.
6 must execute Dawn.
I mean, I've got my hand up for the sole reason of I'll take any chance to execute Dawn.
Yes,
Also, anyone who has my freeze knows all of my freeze aren't the best executions. Honestly.
I mean, you hard claimed Eldritch Abomination to me. It's hard to not want to kill that.
4 votes not enough. Any emergency nominations in the last second?
Dawn, are you worried that executing you would end the game?
No, execute me would not end the game. I'm not the demon. My roles
Alright.
that my roles free, like my free rolls, none of them are good kills, especially early on by execution at least. Put it that way.
Well, there is no execution today, and I will say that out of 20 games of Dyson Sphere, 13 have ended with no execution on the first day. Good night, everybody.
Interesting.
But
Also, Tony D,
there's an easy solution, just throwing a vortex.
Before we get too into conversation, I need a new category to pick, but most likely to.
Most likely
to accidentally throw the game for their team.
Also, you don't necessarily need a vortex. Just stick an Undertaker or
That would
Cannibal and
probably
set time
be.
executions.
I'd be the most likely to. I'm jokingly saying this, but I probably would be the most likely.
I do have a choice.
I have caused my demon death as a DA very early on one game.
So, interesting. Okay, it'll be interesting to see who dies. It'll also be interesting to see if we do get protected by Housie. If Housie is actually the fortune teller. Choose a role that selects 2 players in a night. It'll be interesting if Matthew gambles me. I never know, on the subject of gambling, I never know whether I want to be honest with someone who's claiming gambler or whether I want to be dishonest. I feel like honest is the way that you potentially confirm, like, sort of both of you, if the gambler ends up being the gambler guaranteed. But dishonest is really fun and benefits the self because you know where the gambler is. And you know you were lying to them anyway, which is why they died. Like, do I have it wrong? Am I... You'll never believe that man again. Wait, why, Rathbone? If Matthew is the gambler, I'll never believe that man again. Oh, got it. Okay. No, it's totally fine. No, I get it. Living vicariously through. But we aren't. We're not evil. Wait, no. I am. You are losing me. Okay, yeah, no, you're right. You're right, Name. I agree. I think I'm very similar, Wrath. Like, I err on the side of believing people. 3 Savants, no Pixie. 3 Savants, and one of them is apparently not the demon. Like, it's definitely possible that Miro is just a minion without a bluff. It's possible Miro is an outsider that wants to, like, well, could Miro be Tinker? Like, that's the only... Tinker or Recluse is something I could see. We should have 1. Unless it's a Vigor, in which case we have 0. Or if it was Godfather starting. Godfather is such an interesting minion. Like, I think a lot of people associate Godfather's power with its ability to kill or gain extra kills. I think its real power is masking outsider count. Like, the killing is just icing on the cake. But it's sometimes not even something you want to do. In a weird way. But I don't know. I don't run enough Godfather -1 games. Partially because I think I'm so scared of people criticizing me for using a minion to remove an outsider from play. Godfather does, yeah. I put it on the Kazali script that I made, which also featured a poppy grower. So if the Kazali goes with Spy, I agree, Guggy, 100%. So if the Kazali selects Spy, which is also on the script, there's a risk that if it's a poppy grower game, obviously the evil team will know each other, but the Spy won't get anything. They will have to kill the poppy grower before the Spy even gets to see the Grim, and therefore all you're really doing is putting in someone who could register as good or as evil, but provides nothing else. Whereas the Godfather, if you select Godfather, it's a Kazali game, so it doesn't really matter, but there's probably a fair number of outsiders, and you learn them all. And if they get killed, you get bonus kills. So as like a balance. It's not necessarily the choice, but I think it's not. I think Spy on my particular. Oh.
Well,
Nah, if it was Sailor. Oh.
Well, you know what? Someone appeared to have had a knee-jerk reaction that knee-jerk killed them. Matthew's dead.
I have a sneaking suspicion. I know the demon type.
Well,
interesting.
5 minutes.
Hello. Did you?
I was the High Priestess. I think it's an Oho.
Okay. Who did you see?
I saw Lisa.
Lisa is the engineer.
Mm-hmm.
And you did a role swap. Okay, so you think it's an Oho game because there was a role swap. Okay.
Yeah, there's no point in killing me in the night if you think I'm the engineer.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Okay. That, you know what, I can buy
I mean,
that.
it's that's just a hypothesis.
Sure. Okay, if that's the case, so Lisa made it a Goblin Godfather game.
Yes, that is
so we
what Lisa
don't
claims.
have a Mez to worry about. So there's not really a way that you are evil.
Right. There's no like.
There's no way you're evil.
Yeah.
I am the knight.
Okay.
I saw Miro and Tony D.
Okay.
Miro claimed, funnily enough, aside of the Traveler, what was left in town was just me and both of my knight pings. So we did a 3-way conversation. Tony D claimed to be the soldier. Miro claimed to be the Savant. But apparently there's a couple other Savants around. So
Ghost is turning Savant, but that's Ghost.
I can see a world where Miro is just being cryptic because he's either a recluse or a tinker, and therefore like trying to draw. But in an Oho game, it's not going to matter anyway if we think it's an Oho.
That's just my initial like knee-jerk reaction of, if you think I'm the engineer, there's no reason to kill me.
Yeah, 100%.
So being the High Priestess, and I didn't tell anyone High Priestess in my 2s or 3s.
Okay.
The only person I told I was the High Priestess to was to Lisa.
Interesting. Okay. So yeah, the Oho probably struck the High Priestess, given the chatter around town of High Priestess seeing an engineer. Okay. Cool. Great.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Are you gonna tell me the truth?
Oh, I was not lying about being a savant. I know that like half the town is claiming it, so I don't understand
Okay.
why.
What is your savant information?
I got both day 1 and day 2. Day
Okay.
1 I got 1 minion is sitting next to a player with a once per game ability. The once per game I asked, and it includes engineer, fisherman, assassin, and puzzle master.
Game ability. Okay. But not a top born.
Not a top 4, just
Okay.
a once per game.
Okay. Or
a chef would have gotten a 0 this game.
okay. So that's the second chef 0. So LewLew is just lying?
I haven't talked to LewLew yet.
Okay.
Today I got, and it's weird, but I got since the start of the game, good players have learned or chosen each minion exactly 1 time.
I've learnt
or chosen
a minion. Exactly. Each minion.
Exactly 1 time.
Exactly 1 time. Wow. Okay. Or
since the start of the game, townsfolk receive wrong information only once.
Town received false info only once. There's not that many ways to get false info aside of Nodashi.
Nodashi, Vigor, and Puzzle Master.
Yeah, but Vigor... Oh, Puzzle Master. Interesting. I haven't heard of a Puzzle Master. I haven't heard of any outsiders. You are definitely not an outsider?
I am not an outsider.
Okay. I think there's speculation right now that it is an Oho.
Yeah.
On the basis of a particular role swap that didn't seem to work, and a particularly powerful role that was killed last night.
Okay. Makes sense, I guess.
Yeah. I'm gonna... Interesting. I'm gonna hold even tighter to my information, because if I am somehow puzzle drunk, that would be interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
I might come back later to know which player to learn because of my information, but like in another day.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Hello. Narrow down a little bit.
Shigenja, counterclockwise.
Ooh. Okay. Night.
Alrighty.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
That was a compliment, love. That was
I know.
fully a compliment. I have things I need to share with the town.
Share them.
So, I was the High Priestess. I am pretty confident we're sitting in an Oho game.
We were in a roll swap, by the way.
Yeah, I was in a roll swap with Lisa because Lisa was who I was sent to as the engineer. Like, told me they were the engineer. We offered to swap roles so that I could get the engineer information out there. And if I was suddenly killed because I was the High Priestess, which I didn't tell anybody but Lisa, that it would kind of expose the demon type. So if Lisa is telling the truth is the engineer, we know it's a Godfather, we know it's a goblin, and it could very well be an Oho.
And if LewLew is telling the truth, and somebody did change roles, that means it's not a Chef 0 and a Chef 1 or 2. And as the neighbors who spoke to each other day 1 was me and Tosho and Blue and Housey. So I would be willing to go into Blue and Housey today based on all that information combined. But if anybody have more information, I would love to hear that.
I have fresh... Oh, go ahead. Oh,
The other thing I want to say is that that makes me wonder if Innkeeper is a bluff, because I feel like an Oho would usually say Innkeeper first, but...
I mean, we've got an outed Savant, or 2 of them, you know, many times Savant as well. Fuck it. We have a Savant party, and it's an Oho decided to kill a High Priestess and not one of the 7 Savants in this town. Sorry, 8 Savants in this town.
That makes sense.
okay,
Being in a double
I
claim
have-
is suspicious.
I have
But there's no
Savant-
reason for double claims.
Fresh
That's the
Savant
thing.
information for today. Either the Innkeeper chose 2 good players last night, or there is 1 unspent once per game ability.
Ooh, these are neat.
Oh my god.
Yeah, fine. I'm not actually the Innkeeper, if that clears worlds. I'm the other thing I was claiming to people. I think the only way I can die on this script is from Assassin. So if we believe the Engineer, I can't die during the night.
Huff set nomination.
No, I just have a contribution to town. I think if there is a Chef 1, I have like 3 potential Chef 1 pairs, but of the Chef 1 pairs in my walls, I think they're both minions. So I think the demon is not bordering minions in my belief.
I have a question. For the storyteller. Hypothetically, if Savant information suggested that a good player has learnt of a minion or an evil player, would you count Eshu Genja learning the direction of that evil as learning a minion?
Yes.
Okay.
First call.
I forgot what I was going to say. Fair enough.
I have also a question for the storyteller, if possible.
Sure.
If an engineer has brought a Godfather into a game which wasn't there at the start, does that change the outside account mid-game?
No.
Okay, thank you. I'll nominate myself.
Halsey nominates Halsey. Why?
People seem to think I'm sort of suspicious, particularly with the Savant information. I've claimed in my 2s as Innkeeper Soldier. I am indeed the Soldier. The only way that I can die, because I can't be affected by no Dashi, can't be targeted by no Ho, can't die to a Po, and I can't be poisoned by minion through a Vigor Mortis, is the Assassin. If you don't believe I'm the Soldier, you're probably better off getting rid of me early.
Right.
Well, or
Defend yourself.
Godfather.
Or Godfather, yeah, minion, yeah. Okay.
Defense.
No.
Alright, 606 get Halsey.
I mean, I don't think we do this. I'll be honest.
I think it's all the information we have now. So if you have, there's no other leads.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like if once we have other leads, we can go on other things. But for now, at least this is
Yeah.
one world where we have like
Second
some-
call.
Ghost nominates Dawn.
Ghost nominates Dawn. Why?
I'm only going to call this a gut feeling because that's all I have to go off of at the minute, and I do read houses more good than evil. Dawn, something just seems off with Dawn, and it's the same sort of off gut feeling I have when Dawn is evil as shit. So I'm going to trust my gut on this, and I just think Dawn might be evil.
Dawn?
I'm not evil, I will say that. My information has lined up perfectly. I've had a discussion and my information makes 100% sense. 3 people now have my hard claims. One of those people are the reason my information clicked because I said my information and then that person was like, oh yeah, that makes sense and here's why. You know what I mean? So my information is all making sense. My information's all lining up and multiple people know my role now.
6 ties, 7 execute, Dawn.
Oh my god. The munchies are so strong right now, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm like
You're good,
half
darling.
here.
Just make sure you eat where you eat.
Atreides
Yeah.
nominates Tony D.
Atreides nominates Tony D. Why?
There is, I think, a world, if everyone is being honest with me, I could see Lisa being a Mez, which is why Matthew was sent to Lisa Night 1. There's a world where Tony D, or I can build one where Tony D is exactly the Nodashi poisoning me.
Alright. Tony?
I'm just good. Not the demon. If you want to kill me, that's fine. I don't really care. but it's
Six.
not me.
6 to die, 7 to die.
Wait, what are you? I don't actually know what you are, Atreides, so don't get.
You know what the worst thing is? Everybody's reading good to me this game, and I don't like it.
Atreides, are you the fabled
love
ninth
it.
savant?
5 something.
I am not. I am
Who
not a
has
savant.
who has the negative vote? I thought it was me, but I guess not.
I know it's not me. I got told I was the second most likely person to throw for
I'm surprised
Tony,
it wasn't me.
I would like to nominate LewLew, actually.
Tony D nominates LewLew. Why?
There are multiple Savant claims. I do not find this one credible. I think the information it just kind of reads as an evil player, probably a minion who knew some of these things were happening and just decided to bluff Savant. But either way, I don't really trust what LewLew's selling.
LewLew?
If I was able to bluff this information, I'd be impressed.
I think I have a negative vote, so I'm going to vote on this.
I think Housey is good, but I also don't like the attempts to lift either.
What the fuck? Why is there 4 Oh my god.
I thought I had a negative vote. I was testing.
Who is it? No man, Housey, you're the one most likely to win the game. Like all the games I've played, you've been like extremely good.
Well, with that compliment, Housey is executed and dies. And you all go to sleep.
And fuck.
Yeah, I don't think that was the right execution. Oh, I need a topic. I need a topic. Most likely to.
Be cringe.
Got it.
So Ghost is getting the negative votes.
Oh, I fucking better be getting them negative votes.
Love you, Ghost.
Again, I'm the first one to admit I'm cringe as fuck.
Since the start of the game, good players have learnt or chosen a minion, or chosen each minion exactly one time. Or since the start of the game, town received false info only once. So, the second one would be true if Tosho the Puzzle Master is... I don't think it matters. Town received false info only once could point to a savant receiving one pair of true statements and one true false. Miro cannot be the Nodashi poisoning me. Tony could if Lisa Tony is the chef one. Wait, no, hold on. This double Savant claim. Just why? Hello, Obi-Wan. Welcome in. Huh.
I'm gonna do this day and maybe one more, then after that I'll hop off.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Oh, the key for yesterday, it was accidentally for the game. Just that the person doesn't get upset.
Who didn't vote yesterday?
I honestly thought it was me because I was suspicious
It was
the day before.
Hufflepuff. You trying to say it was me?
Oh, but you were dead.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why it didn't register because I was dead. So.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Matthew, could I talk to you tomorrow?
Sure, Dawn, if you want.
But Matthew, it's not because you're a bad player. I think you're actually an excellent player. It's more so, like sometimes you read very evil, and like when you read very evil compared to some other info roles, like a chef or something like that.
What's the thing for today? Who's more likely to
Most likely to be cringe in the game.
So Lewis and Ghost. Got it.
What was it? You cut out for me. My internet.
Most likely to
Most
be
likely
cringe.
to what?
Cringe. Be cringe. Like be cringy.
Oh, okay. So it's got to be Ghost. No, I'm messing. Most likely to be cringe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Amy's a storyteller, so that knows.
Just know that Amy will be able to see that eventually.
Oh yeah, shit.
There are other people who are streaming their views who are here in the night phase.
Amy knows I'm messing.
I will make sure.
It's
Amy
okay.
knows.
I'm sure if Amy.
I'm sure you will.
It's okay. I'm sure if Amy plans to sort of offer any sort of retort to Lewis, it'll be short and sweet.
It'll probably be nonverbal.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. You emerged from your cottages to find that Lisa died in the night.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hello. I'm Ghost.
Oh! I'm the gambler!
Hello.
So I think you lied to me. I think you did see me because that's the only reason why you would say what you said.
That is true. Yes, I did see you.
So, okay. Yeah.
Are you the Nodashi poisoning me?
No, I'm the Raven Keeper. I've tried everything else, so I figured I would try saying
Okay.
soldier.
All right. No, that's good. I like that, honestly. So the I hate to tell you, buddy. I think it's an Oho game.
Yeah, probably. I could catch a bounce though. You never know. Like a miss.
Bounce? You could catch a miss. That's true. So yeah, I say keep claiming soldier. Should I be worried that Housey was what? No, because he's not claiming Ravenkeeper. Okay. I was very worried that you and Housey were both evil together.
No.
Okay.
Can I ask who is the other person that you saw?
I would prefer to keep that a secret, but it cannot be a Nodashi poisoning me.
Okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, I don't know if Housey really was the soldier. If so, I feel bad. But I don't think if it is an Oho that it matters. Although, why would maybe the Oho miss last night? Is that why an engineer would die? I don't know.
Ghost just claimed to be the gambler in town before we
Yeah.
headed off. So I will be interested in hearing who Ghost gambled.
Probably me. We'll see what happens.
Probably you. That could
We'll
be fun.
see. We'll see.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Hello.
Howdy. Hello.
How are you doing?
Yeah, not bad. I feel like clearing me was probably a good idea.
Sure. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm slightly worried. Like, if you are evil, then I would think one of your neighbors would probably be evil, given the Savant information. Unless we think the Savant information is all made up.
Yeah. Also, I'm aware of Shigenja pointing my way. So
that is something else that I heard, which you know.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, nah, I'm out.
That's fair. You were actually the soldier?
Yeah.
Interesting, because I heard that in a double claim from some.
I have also heard that elsewhere as well.
Ooh, okay, all right.
Is it Tony D?
It is Tony D.
Yep, I got Minstrel Fisherman from him.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. All right. I am the knight.
Yeah.
I'll say that
if you think I could be evil, don't bother with my pings.
Yeah, I mean, so the world that I was building, and honestly, if this is a play by the demon, great job, because now I am confused. If Tony D was Tony D poisoning me through Lisa, a minion, and then Tosho, who is claiming to be an outsider.
I've got Tosho's claim as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, the other piece of information from Savant, assuming Savant is true, is or they're the puzzle drunk.
True. Yes. Could very well be the case.
But Tony D and Dawn also works in a potential chef one.
Also true.
Also, similarly, if you add me to that as well, think I'm that's chef too.
Yeah. All right, cool. Thank you, Hazy.
I am an idiot.
That's not on the script.
No, I forgot how a role works, so I sounded happy when something happened, and now I'm just confused. Ghost.
Who did you gamble?
What was that?
Who did you gamble?
Oh, I went with my gut instinct. My gut instinct was fucking right. I gambled Dawn as the general, because that's what they're claiming. And it got me killed.
Interesting, okay.
Being honest.
May I have
I love it when my gut instinct is right. He's got me killed, but it's right.
All right, let LewLew have the floor.
Okay. Either a player died to the assassin last night, or a minion registered to a You Start Knowing ability.
All right, Ghost.
So, what up? It's me, your gambler. As I said, I had a rampant gambling addiction for a reason. I thought my gut instinct was was right, and I could confirm it. So I gambled Dawn as what they've been claiming, or at least they can't claim to me, and I'm now dead. And if we trust the engineer, it can't be an assassin.
Or it could be an OPA mistake.
Or
Lisa's doubt
Lisa's the puzzle drunk. Lisa could be the puzzle drunk.
Is there a puzzle master?
Yes.
Yes.
I think Lisa is evil personally.
Can I'm
No, I
gonna
think
out
Lisa's
my
the puzzle
info because I started the day freaking out, and Matthew can confirm I was freaking out about my info. I pinged Matthew instantly just to tell someone I thought was good my info. Hi, I'm your general. I got neutral night 1. That is normal. I got slightly evil night 2. Okay, we didn't execute based on what Matthew claims. That makes sense. I full on just got told evil last night. Full on just got told evil.
I don't believe you for a second.
Nominations are open.
If there is a hidden puzzle master.
I genuinely started freaking out when I full on got evil.
I don't think this is an oh-ho miss. I think I died from my own ability, and I think Dawn is just lying out their ass.
I'm not though, and that's the
If there
thing. I
is
really
a puzzle,
am not.
if there's a puzzle master out there, please, I would look at Lisa. That could easily be why I was sent to them as the High Priestess. I was sent to the puzzle drunk.
What? Okay, yeah.
I think that's a worthy guess for any.
And that's why the assassin might have actually been real.
Tosho?
I am the puzzle master, so you guys want me to guess Lisa?
Yes.
I honestly want you to guess Dawn. I think Lisa is evil, and that's going to be a waste of a guess.
I don't think
I would also guess
I don't think Lisa's evil.
Really like.
I don't
as the
think.
High Priestess
Go
who was
for
sent
Lisa,
to me,
Tosho.
I would really like you to check Lisa.
Go for Lisa. My information makes sense with the stuff that's been going on.
Um,
Ghost was
Might
assassinated.
people not to overtalk each other and also say first call.
The
Make double
other
check
person that
messages.
could be is LewLew.
Huff Puff?
I nominate Atreides.
Huff Puff nominated Atreides.
Okay.
I'm currently in a world building that LewLew's information is sober and healthy. I think that it's actually not a chef 1, but a chef No, wait, no, Chef G doesn't make sense anymore. I was building a world where Tosho was the recluse, not the puzzle master. Never mind. But still, like, this is more so not a nomination of information. I have like a couple of claims and a lot of frees, and like, I have very little information. This is more so of we usually talk day 1 or day 2, and the fact that you made a free chat, and we didn't talk to each other at all throughout the game. I believe that you could be evil, but that is more so on socials than information, and I just cannot build worlds right now where you are good.
All right, Trades.
Well, yes, I agree that normally I chat with you one-on-one. You're a traveler. Sorry. And this is an odd number player game, so I didn't want someone to feel like they had to be stuck chatting with just a traveler who wouldn't necessarily be able to provide them with something. I don't know who you think my evil team is, if I am part of it. But am I in the chef number, or is LewLew's information incorrect?
Lisa is evil. I think it's Chef Zero. I think it's you, Lisa, and then somebody else, but that's just who my Grim is.
And we killed Lisa last night to make Lisa look good.
Oh, miss.
All right.
Oh, interesting. Okay, we can kill me if you want, but yeah, I'm fine to die. This is fine.
All right, 4 votes to execute Trees.
If the Oho missed, the Oho intentionally missed. That's all I'm saying, because you've got plenty of roles that are outed. That, like, if this is an Oho miss, is an intentional Oho miss.
I don't know why an Oho miss would result in a minion dying. And a general getting that evil was winning after an Oho missed and a minion got killed.
I think the general is fake. I genuinely think the general is
I'm
fake,
saying,
because again, I gambled them.
Ghost, in the world where Lisa and I are evil together, I don't think our third evil is Dawn. So Dawn would be getting sober information unless they are specifically the puzzle drunk, which I could see.
All right, second call. Lisa and Matthew, do you want to say things?
I just wanted to say that, like, indeed, like, if Ghost, you gambled Dawn, an evil player, wrong, and then died, no way are they gonna kill another evil player with an Oho miss, because that would be unbalanced. So I think that's strange.
Matthew would like to call for the exile of Huff Huff Duck.
All right, why?
Honestly, Huff, I adore you dearly, but some of your, like, you coming out and nominating people with very little mechanical reasoning to it makes me very suspicious of you and makes me think you might actually be an evil thief.
Huff Puff.
I've been getting very little mechanical information other than LewLew, so I only have LewLew's information to go off of.
All right, 6 will exile Huff Puff Duck.
LewLew, what was your Savant information from today again?
Either a player died to the assassin last night, or a minion registered to a You Start Knowing ability.
Hey, Nikto, if both minions registered to You Start Knowing abilities this game, would you use, like, that sort of tricksy knowledge? Because technically a minion is correct. It was just a minion and another minion.
Yeah, I very specifically differentiate my language between a, one, or any, or exactly.
Okay.
Yes. Specifically for the.
May I ask who Tosho got so we can execute them?
I got you.
Okay, well, I'm not the demon, so all right then.
You're not Tony D. I want one of them two dead today.
Dawn nominates Tony D.
Dawn nominates Tony D. Why?
I've had a gut feeling on Tony D myself, honestly, so that's kind of added it thing based on some information I know and my own information combined. Tony D felt evil to me since very early on. I'll put it that way. And so with that puzzle master name, I'm gonna nominate
Tony D.
That can't be.
Sure. I'm definitely good. I think killing me here would be a big mistake for a number of reasons. I also don't think if I don't think I would have said what I said if I had any thought that the name would have been me. I really thought Lisa was the puzzle drunk.
Tony, may I interject on your behalf?
Sure.
I'm the knight who received Tony D as not the demon.
All right.
I also really don't think I'm the puzzle drunk, so I kind of trust Tony D a lot.
Four votes like to hit Tony.
If Lisa, if we believe that Tony D Lisa is a team, then Tosho's information doesn't make any sense for Tony D being the demon.
One vote's not enough.
I think after this kill, like we have to kill Dawn.
I understand. But Tosho guessed Lisa and got Tony D. You're saying that he learned the demon? They learned the demon?
Atreides. The chef one could be you and Huffpuff, and you're just trying to cover for your demon.
Oh,
I have
interesting.
one.
To be
Atreides is on
fair,
the e-
we don't know that it's a chef 1 or a chef 2.
True.
Atreides nominates Blue.
Blue, did you want to go first?
Oh, sorry.
Blue is
disconnected.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, Blue, did you want to say something first?
I just wanted to do a nomination because Ghost wants to nominate Dawn.
Yeah,
So I'm
Blue
gonna
had their hand
nominate
raised
Ghost.
before you said anything, Atreides, so I will honor their nomination.
Yeah,
on
go
Dawn.
for it. Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to Ghost.
All right.
I'm just going off the sole fact of I don't think I was an Oho miss. If we don't think that the engineer is the puzzle drunk, that means their ability must have worked and they couldn't be an assassin, which means I died to my own ability. Ergo, Dawn cannot be the general and is therefore most likely evil. Hence why I want this dead.
Done.
I have the exact world where you were an assassin kill, perfectly lined up, and that is Atreides is a minion to Tony D, and it makes sense with other information. So I would like to say we probably should have got Tony D on the block and not me.
4 votes will execute Dawn.
No, if Blue is the Shugenja who
Also, my
didn't
information is
learn
lined up
the correct
with
information,
pretty much everyone
then
else's so far,
LewLew's
except you guys.
information still makes sense.
What information? I have no information. I confirmed one player, which I'm not saying who I confirm, and I died because I thought Dawn ain't gonna get me killed. But my gut is saying
I told you the truth. I shouldn't have got you killed. I told you the truth.
The one thing I will
Atreides,
say.
did you want to do your nomination?
I think I'm backing off. I can build a world where it actually makes sense. So LewLew, if we believe LewLew is the Savant, which I still don't know because there's still multiple Savant claims and it's really irritating. We think that this is an Oho game, so it doesn't really behoove us to necessarily hide behind false double claims. But one of LewLew's points today was a minion registered to a You Start Knowing ability. If Tony D, to be fair, I do have Tony D down as a minion. But if I was the one, then the other You Start Knowing ability could not have seen a minion, so I guess they saw the demon specifically. Or that other player is puzzle drunk, which makes sense, and they just learned arbitrary information and didn't really see anything technically because they were puzzle drunk. So,
Puff.
Question: would engineer register as a You Start Knowing for, or does it have to be specifically You Start Knowing? Like, what I'm trying to say is,
engineer is one good game.
Yeah, if I said a You Start Knowing ability, then it would have meant You Start Knowing.
Knowing. Okay, got it.
Which is Knight Shugenja, which
Godfather.
in the world with LewLew's information being a You Start Knowing register for minion, I've got a Shugenja claim. I can see that pinging off from minion.
Your final call, by the way.
Which, again, in my mind, would be Dawn.
Before I leave, after the end of the day, I want to give up my world and I'm gonna travel away.
Sure.
Bring it, Huffpuff. I'm writing it down.
So my personal world is Lisa. That there was an Oho Miss last night, who got Lisa the Net and also got Ghost the Gambler, so that it can frame Dawn as evil. I think Dawn is the puzzle drunk. Personally, Dawn is just reading too socially good to be an evil, in my opinion. I think that the world is a trade with Lisa and either Miro. I think Miro is the evil team.
All right.
And then, and also Lisa is a Mez who turned, I believe, Ghost to potentially, or somebody else to point towards Dawn as an evil.
Myself, Lisa, and Miro is a Chef Zero.
Yes, and Lisa didn't change anybody because
I
Lisa...
see. Okay.
Yep. All right. Well, the day comes to a close with the execution of Dawn. And you all go to sleep. Also, Huffpuff, are you traveling away?
I am traveling away. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Huffpuff.
Bye, Huffpuff.
If it is a Mez turned barber, that assumes that the starting minion pair featured a Godfather. I need to. God damn it, Miro. Tosha could be the Vig. I don't think Tosha would pick Puzzle Master as a Vigor. Just, Tosha's very new. They have been watching a lot of games, so potential. But that's just like either a character change roles or a Chef Zero.
Your night ping surviving is weird.
Oh my word. That I have. I think LewLew is the Savant. I don't know why Miro. Lisa picked Godfather Goblin. One unspent once per game ability. Tosho, the Puzzle Master. If we believe that. I'm not gonna listen to this anymore. I think I believe LewLew is Savant. But I still want to know what the frick Miro is. Hey, Saphira, welcome in. To the assassin. Isn't it? Yeah, it's 2.
Either Dawn or Housie contains an evil.
I wonder if it's not both. Either a character change roles or Chef Zero. The Innkeeper chose 2 good players last night. And I don't think there is an Innkeeper. Or there's one unspent once per game. So the unless Miro is the Innkeeper. The Innkeeper chose 2 good players last night is trying to suggest that one of them is drunk. We'll see. I think they gotta kill Tony D, but I don't know that anyone knows what Tony D is. Like, this is the strength of Night. I am the terror. I am the night.
I am the terror. I am the night.
Unfortunately, a lot of people do swoon when I put on my straight voice. Yeah. I do think they do. Yeah. They're getting down to Mathblade, I need to like Mathblade, I need to like sit down and have a chat with you. Actually, like legitimately, because there's okay, so like up here, the voice that everyone has listened to, all of these, I think the most formative aspect of my linguistic portion of the undergrad that I went through is you can any human can make any sound, and that also includes like learning how to speak in different registers, learning how to speak with vocal fry, learning how to not speak with vocal fry.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff.
We'll continue.
Tonight, Tosho died in the night. This is your final 5.
Hello, can I chat to you?
Hello.
Hi. You're muted.
What's up?
You're muted.
Oh.
Muted.
Thank you.
Microphone. Yeah.
Okay, I think I trust LewLew as Savant.
Me too. Who's the others? I haven't heard any others.
Miro is claiming Savant and has been putting out information.
Okay, so there's 2 double claims because also Tony D and Housey are both claiming Soldier. So I think
am not as worried about that based on Tony D's claim to me. And I know that Tony D is not the demon. Unless you are evil and he is the Nodashi. Or I'm puzzle drunk, but I
still think Don might have been the puzzle drunk.
No, actually no. That's impossible. I can't be puzzle drunk because Tosho gets to you and learn Tony.
Exactly. So who's your other ping for Savant information?
For Savant information?
Yeah, because it said a minion registered to you start knowing.
Oh, Miro is my other.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Miro is a minion.
Hold on. Oh, okay. I was going to let Miro come in. I think Tony D's a minion. You think Miro's a minion?
Well, if LewLew's information points to Miro being a minion, that makes complete sense because they're double claim.
Okay. I mean, not.
If LewLew is good, Miro is evil.
Specifically, why?
Well, they're not both the Savant.
Okay, one sec. Hello.
Hello.
We were just speaking about you. What are you?
I am the Savant. I am still a demon, but I am the Savant.
Miro, I don't believe you.
I am.
Okay, what was your information?
Day 3 is where... Did I tell you Day 3?
I deleted all your information. Just give it all again.
Day 1, 1 minion is sitting next to a player with a once per game ability, or a chef would have gotten a 0 this game. Day 2, since the start of the game, good players have learnt or chosen each minion exactly 1 time. So this would include Knight, High Priestess, Gambler, Innkeeper, and the 5th, if the 5th was good.
Yep.
Or since the start of the game, Townsfolk receive wrong information only once. Day 3, all remaining in-play minions' ability have no effect during the night anymore.
Okay.
Or exactly 1 once per game ability did not work correctly as of now.
Exactly one once per game ability.
It don't work correctly.
Miro. This isn't adding up, buddy.
I just told you what I got.
Okay,
I am
that's
the
fair.
Savant.
Okay.
And today I got at least half of evil team is dead, or yesterday a good ability learned an evil player.
Yesterday, a good ability learned an evil player. Okay, so you're pointing at Tony D being evil. Okay, all right.
Yeah, but
I mean, Dawn, the only way that's true is is you swap the evils and Mez turned around. If that is true,
You
only
can't
one of
swap
them can
that.
be
You
Mez
can't
turned.
swap that.
You can't swap it, then it's not.
swap
Then
that
it can't be
because of
possible.
info. You can't swap that because of one piece of info. So that one isn't okay. So the 4 evil life world isn't possible. Okay, that's at least a tiny bit better.
All right.
Can we breathe?
No,
Everybody-
I had an extremely scary world.
All right. Now that you all are successfully using your respiratory systems, nominations are open immediately, but do feel free to continue your discussion.
Either the puzzle drunk player woke on the first night, or the demon is a Nodashi.
I think the demon is a Nodashi.
No, it's not.
Why? Can I ask why we're just accepting the Savant information so blindly? This is just...
Actually, no. Maybe it's...
I believe
like,
that's
this-
Savant info without 100. The only way that
Doesn't
Savant
sound
info is
real to
wrong
me.
is if it's poisoned.
I
Oh, it is
think-
100% real.
I think sorry.
Tony.
I can ask a private ST consult.
Yeah.
What's up, Holly?
I'll explain why LewLew is a bit more trustworthy. I've heard secondhand that if what Ghost is saying is true, Ghost, according to Matthew, you picked LewLew on the first day.
I'm not confirming anything.
Okay,
here's the
I
issue.
I never said that to Matthew.
Ghost
I
is
never
the
said that to Matthew.
Ghost is the assassin, Housie. I think LewLew is the other minion. I think Blue is the puzzle drunk who got counterclockwise when it should have been pointing at Ghost.
I think so. Looking.
I don't believe that for Tony, you were just making yourself a bigger
Ghost, you just try. Okay, I am confirmed by a knight, and you're saying we should just kill me anyway in Final 5, wasting a crucial execution
agree
when we're
that-
trying to find a demon? No, you're
The
evil,
only
Ghost.
reason that
I
we actually...
I think
Hold
you
on.
and Fraser are evil.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I
Can
don't
we
think
allow-
Atreides is...
Hello.
I don't
There's
think
been a
Atreides
lot
would
of
do that.
continued conversation, and there's hands up for people that have been asking to speak and keep getting cut off. Can we allow Dawn the space to speak at some point?
It's fine. It's fine.
No, go ahead, Dawn.
No, it's.
All right. I will say that it is your first call for nominations. Continue to discuss, and Matthew, you had your hand up for something.
I would like to posit a world, and you all can shoot it down as fast as you want. I don't care. I just want to posit a world. I believe there is a chance that Atreides is the Nodashi, who is poisoning Lewis and Lisa. If Tosho is the puzzle master. Lewis's information can be true, can also be completely false. You know, that's what I was getting full clarification on how Nikto runs poisoning. Some of Lewis's information seems a little out there, but some of it does seem to potentially ring true. And that would explain why Lisa looking like the puzzle drunk but not actually being the puzzle drunk would make sense. Now, if you believe Lisa is evil, that's perfectly fine. But if you don't believe Lisa is evil and Lisa's ability didn't work correctly, that's another way for it to have been something outside of Lisa being the puzzle drunk.
Lisa.
I don't know why everybody's saying that my ability didn't work correctly. There's no indication that it didn't. And also you seeing Maiden first night makes it more likely that it did work correctly. So I like it is very much a possibility, but I don't think it's the most likely world, because if Atreides is the Nodashi and I am hence the Nodashi drunk, that would make you exactly have to be the puzzle drunk player, Matthew, because you learned May, and then like that, like this, it is a very specific scenario, which I'm not sure works with all the other information out there. So I'm not convinced of this. But my other point that I want to pose is that so this Atreides demon world is a valid world. It is possible. LewLew and Miro in a double claim. Tony and Housie are in a double claim. I think the minions are contained within those four, and I think the demon is then either Atreides or
All right. Ghost, do you want to say something? And then I'll pass to Tony, and then Ghost can call.
fuck it, I'm just gonna out it because I trust Blue, I trust LewLew. I gambled LewLew night 2 as the Savant, so that's what I'm saying. The only way like Dawn was saying about a 4-person evil, the only way that is true is if LewLew is Mez turn. I do not believe that is the case. I think again, not sure about Miro's question mark, but I'm slowly and even more so starting to believe that the evil team includes Tony D and Atreides.
All right, Tony D.
Yeah, so to clear things up, I'm actually the Raven Keeper. I've tried multiple different strategies to get killed as a Raven Keeper, so I thought, sure, why not claim the role that can't die? But, so if that got Housie killed, I apologize for that. The other thing I want to say in response to Ghost is, I think Atreides is far too savvy a player to say that they were the knight, and that they're confirming their demon. Like, I just don't think they would, like, they're too smart for that. Like, that's too obvious. So I think executing me is just a waste of Town's time.
All right, I'll give you guys half a minute until end of day. Atreides, did you want to say something?
Yeah, I think we, well, okay, half a minute now, like we need to nominate?
After your point.
Okay, so I am the knight at this point, especially since it's Oho, or at least I think it's Oho. Unless now Tony can die during the night, which is unfortunate. But sorry. But I think right now it's either one of Blue or LewLew, and I think LewLew's information points to it being Blue.
All right. Blue.
I was just gonna say, there's a small world that Atreides, you could be the puzzle, and I could be correct. If you're the puzzle drunk, then I don't know who your other ping is, but the demon could still very well be, and you still be dead.
Nominations.
LewLew nominates Atreides.
LewLew nominates Atreides. Why?
I believe they're demon.
Atreides.
If there's a world here, I'm happy to die today. It'll be interesting to see who dies in the night.
3 votes to execute Atreides. What?
Oh,
let me get some living hands on this.
Here we go. It's going. Dead vote.
I didn't want to for dead vote. Sorry.
3 votes is
Interesting.
enough.
Is it LewLew or Blue?
Blue nominates.
I've wanted LewLew dead for a while.
Blue nominates too?
Even if you believe I'm evil with LewLew, because I confirm LewLew is good.
Ghost.
But if they're evil, they're meant.
Ghost.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see.
Since everyone's coming out with their role, I'm literally just the Sujinja that had kind of clockwise. I've told a lot of people. I don't know everyone that knew it. I, for some reason, think either me or Atreides is the puzzle drunk, but I don't think necessarily Atreides is evil. So I would rather hit on.
All right. 3 ties for executes Blue.
Thing is, the demon will have to vote on this, unless Atreides is the demon.
Yeah, this
Unless Blue is the demon. Because we need 4, and that would include everyone except the demon.
2 votes is not enough. Atreides, do you want to do a nomination?
Atreides nominates LewLew.
Atreides nominates LewLew. Why?
I don't believe there's a world. I suppose I could be puzzle drunk, in which case my other ping, which is Miro, could very well be the demon. I think that's the only world where either of my pings is the demon. Tony D pretty much can't be, based on Tosho guessing Lisa and learning Tony D. The only way that Tony D is the demon is if he's the Nodashi, poisoning me through Lisa, a minion, Tosho, the puzzle master, and hitting me. LewLew's in a weird double claim. Blue, Dawn, and LewLew all voted. I think this is the best world to eliminate today.
LewLew?
I was in a weird treble claim originally, and that's why I was pretty forthcoming with my information. I haven't had a chance to talk to Miro yet, so I would like to find out what's going on there. But no, I'm good.
All right.
Pertinent?
Yeah.
I think this is being lifted off me. Not lifted off me. Lifted off
I am a gambler confirming LewLew as the Savant. In any world where they are evil, they are Mez turned, never the demon.
Interesting.
3 ties, 4 executes LewLew.
2 evil worlds and it's blue. So I would really.
I think there is 4 evils and we're seeing them all fucking lifted.
I will only vote with 3 votes.
This is clearly a lift. The only other players apart from me voting on me. That's
all right. That is
all alive voting on me. All of alive voting on me.
Miro,
and there's a gambler confirming
Miro or Tony D.
Yeah, that was bad.
If
that was a lift if I've ever seen a lift.
If I saw both minions...
Ghost is just evil. I know you're being
Miro,
very
Tony
loud.
D, would you like to nominate each other?
No, LewLew. I've been trying to have LewLew killed for a while. This is
okay.
That's fine.
LewLew is executed.
The game's over here, and that's okay.
And dies. And you all go to sleep.
If I saw both minions in my pings, I apologize. Good team.
That was just
I'm
wild.
not evil, so you don't have to worry about the game being over.
I hope it's clear as day that.
I hate to break it, but sometimes the world is the most obvious one. That Dawn was the puzzle drunk, and it is just Tony.
Tony
really
cannot be the demon.
In that world of trades where Tony's the demon, you're on an evil team with him.
No,
in my world,
Tony cannot be the demon because Tosho the puzzle master guessed Lisa and learned Tony. If Dawn is the puzzle drunk, Tony cannot be the demon.
That would be the demon. I'm with Atreides on this.
Unless it's specifically myself, Tosho, and Tony, I guess.
I mean, that lift was just wild, especially since I was saying.
In which case, we're missing an outsider, so Tony is a.
I was only trying to tie it because I trust Atreides.
With you being good at Atreides, I think that was a very weird nomination as well. Because we were everybody was considering you, so you should have wanted to die there.
The lift was just too wild.
Okay, I guess. I'd rather kill into my non-night pings.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. You emerge from your cottages to find only 3 alive. Atreides died in the night.
Wow.
This is your final 3. The way I run a final 3 is that you will have 3 minutes to discuss, 3 minutes to nominate. At the end of that time, I'll only be hearing nominations, and I don't want to hear any discussion of the game from that point on.
Okay.
The game is still continuing, so there must be 1 good player and 1 demon still alive right now. Your discussion time begins.
I mean, I feel like this boils down to one of 2 things. Is Atreides puzzle drunk or not? If they are, it's one of Miro or Tony D. If it's not, it's just got to be blue.
It cannot be Tony D if Tosho guessed someone else. If I am puzzle drunk, Tosho guessed someone who was not me and learned Tony D. It cannot be Tony D.
Wait,
Atreides, I agree with you, and I think you were the puzzle drunk, and it's just me.
It's not me.
I think it's
Miro's in a double claim. No way is the demon. I think it has to just be blue. I mean, I thought it was Atreides after yesterday, so this kill surprised me greatly. But I think that would mean that they didn't want to kill Tony D because it was Ravenswood and Miro being the minion, and I really think it's blue.
Let's go ahead, Miro.
Okay. So I agree with blue, but I think the minions are both Ghost and LewLew, probably, because otherwise it doesn't make sense for Ghost to die. But I am the Savants, I told my information to only like 2 people, and I talked to a third or a fourth person, but like I never had time to talk to more people between getting my information and sharing it. So day 1, I got 1 minion is sitting next to a player with a once per game ability. Yeah, a chef would have gotten a 0 this game. Day 2, I got since the start of the game, good players have learned or chosen each minion exactly 1 time. Or, since the start of the game, townsfolk receive wrong information only once. Day 3, I got all remaining in-play minions' ability have no effect during the night anymore. Or, exactly 1 once per game ability did not work correctly as of now. Day 4, I got at least half of the evil team is dead. Or yesterday, a good ability learned an evil player. So it would be on day 3, a good ability learned an evil player. And today I got no minions are alive or the demon is an Odashi.
Alright, Matthew?
What's really got me confused now is why didn't you potentially say, hey, Lewis is not who they say they are? Like, why did you hold on to that information from a lot of other people? Because I know a lot of people have had you as a blank on their gram.
Well, I was thinking that LewLew was probably a minion bluffing it. So I was like, if I share it and maybe they did not get it as a bluff and it was just blind luck, they would guess me and I would not get information anymore.
I mean, surely the evil team don't go off bluffs, especially going Savant of all roles.
So, with all minions being dead, I can believe that. If Miro and Tony D are both good, that just leaves Blue as the demon.
Blue?
And LewLew's protesting is just...
Blue, do you want to say something as I start your discussion timer after this point?
In my world, I've seen it where a minion and the demon both double claim each other. So in the world I have Miro as the demon, LewLew as the minion. I don't know who the third minion is.
It has to be me, because I am vouching that Miro is not the demon.
I'm telling you, in my world, you're a puzzle drunk. In that world, you're a puzzle drunk.
Okay.
Well,
so you are always good.
Okay.
Nominations are...
Hold on. I need to say something. Thank you.
Well, I'll open the 3-minute timer for nominations. You can say stuff because you're still allowed to discuss.
Yeah. So, I actually think Atreides is puzzle drunk. Because for it to be Blue, the Savant information doesn't make any sense. So, I think the demon is Miro. Because Blue could have gotten counterclockwise pointing at Dawn, who ghost gambled incorrectly. Dawn voted on Atreides on yesterday to try and kill a good player. Arbitrary information between Miro and Dawn, because that first day of Savant information doesn't make any sense to me. The only once per game ability I see is Lisa, and she's not seated next to a minion. And I don't really see a Chef Zero in any of these worlds either, so...
Wait, no,
Which Savant info are you going on about, LewLew's or Miro's?
Miro's.
Yeah, Miro is a minion in this world, and not the demon.
Not a minion.
I think Miro is... Yeah, but I think you might be the only good player, Tony D, so it is up to you, but I think...
The way I see this, either Atreides is puzzle drunk and it's Miro, or Atreides is sober and it's Blue. That's what it chalks down to.
Yeah, I think I'm just sober, buddy.
Yeah. At 1 minute, I will nominate Blue.
Okay.
Wait.
In case someone wants to talk first. Okay. I nominate Blue.
Miro nominates Blue. Why?
Okay, so I do think that Blue is just the demon. I don't think Tony can be the demon because because a tradee's information would have to be wrong. But then that means that Lisa would have to be the puzzle drunk because Tosho guessed Lisa, and it doesn't make sense to me. So it has to be Blue.
All right, Blue, defend yourself.
Like I say, just for Shedinja, I think Tony is innocent out of this. I think Atreides is just puzzle drunk, and I think it's you now.
All right. 2 votes will execute Blue, but if you think Blue's a demon, get more than 2.
If you're claiming Shigenja, that's pointing away from Miro, with Atreides being the drunk, but Miro is still your demon candidate.
In that
First
world,
off,
Dawn
I
is
think
evil.
Calvi or Dawn is the minion.
Tony positing a Miro demon will yet still.
Who nominates Miro?
Okay, never mind.
Wait, go ahead, Ghost. Go ahead, Ghost.
I'm theory crafting, because I'm pretty sure I said this to someone, I can't remember who. Again, I'm gonna sort of go off a bit. Dawn evil, it pinging towards Dawn, because Miro is that side, and you don't want to ping it towards the demon usually. Don't know where the other minion is, but again, I also just don't believe Miro for a second, because as I've been saying, I've gambled LewLew as the Savant, and I did not die.
All right. Well, Blue nominates Miro.
Okay.
Why?
I said what I said. You can choose to believe it or not.
Miro, defend yourself.
Yeah, no, as I said, I am the Savant, which means Blue is just the minion. Blue is just the demon in this. Information is pointing to it. So yeah, it's not me.
Alright.
Ghost, LewLew, Miro is a minion in this hypothetical.
Well, 4 votes are on Blue, 4 votes will tie, and 5 votes will execute Miro.
Or a demon deciding to double kill someone.
I mean, maybe. Me and Atreides talked to Miro first thing, and he said Savant.
My demon candidate.
Ghost, don't tie it. Ghost, don't tie it.
Fucking hell.
3 votes is not enough. Tony D, would you like to nominate yourself?
No.
All right.
If I got it wrong, I'm sorry, Tom. But
well, Blue is executed and dies.
Oh, now my will doesn't make sense anymore because I thought Miro was the demon, but he would have tied it on himself there.
The game is over. And the timer is still going. I don't know how to end the timer.
It'll end on its own. Give it a second.
All right. Vibe. All of you vibe in the suspense.
Oh my god.
Just before the Nocturne Amy, this was a fantastic game. It's so hella confusing and difficult to solve, but with enough information, like it was very difficult.
I still don't. I'm not sure who won.
I voted.
I have no. I think Evil's won, but I got no fucking clue.
I thought it was Miro, but Atreides wanted to vote for Blue, so.
Well, let's go through your Grimoire reveal then. And let's start with some of the more confirmed people on this Grimoire. We will start with Tony D, who was your Ravenkeeper. Tony D was being a little dodgy with all of the different claims, but had quite a bit of information that was confirming that they probably were on the good team, or at least not the demon. One of those pieces of information was Tosho, your puzzle master. Tosho made a player drunk. They guessed Lisa. Lisa was your engineer, who made a Godfather and a Goblin, and was also not puzzle drunk. And so they incorrectly learned that Tony D was the demon. We'll get to your actual puzzle drunk later. Lisa was seen by Matthew, who was your high priestess, who then died on night 2. Let's see, who else is there on this Grimoire? Ghost is your gambler, and Ghost gambled LewLew as the Savant and lived, and Dawn as the general and died. And that was because LewLew was your Savant, and Dawn was your general because Ghost died to the Oho's ability.
Rough.
Yes. At that point, Evil was in a pretty weird position. And so we decided to kill Lisa and Ghost because both of them are pretty good. Ghost is confirming LewLew, which is pretty useful information. In fact, extremely useful information. So killing both of them, on one hand, rough for good. On the other hand, removes two very big evil candidates and can save the execution in that case. But LewLew, what's your Savant? Can you give your information?
Let me pull up my notes app. Okay. So day one, a character changed roles last night, or a sober chef would get a 0.
That was because Lisa, the engineer, created the Godfather and the Goblin and turned the Mezephiles into the Godfather.
Yes!
A character, yeah.
Day 2, the Innkeeper chose 2 good players last night, or there is 1 unspent once per game ability.
There was no Innkeeper in play. The unspent ability was Tosho. I think at the end there I got a little confused about whether or not I meant once per game or once per game in quotation marks. But it did clarify earlier on that the Puzzle Master and Mezephiles both count as once per games.
Hey.
So Tosho is the unspent.
Day 3, a player died to the Assassin last night, or a minion registered to a You Start Knowing ability.
No one died to the Assassin last night. A minion did register to a You Start Knowing ability.
Yep.
So it was Miro.
Yeah, Miro was the minion.
And day 4, the Puzzle Drunk player woke on the first night, or the Demon is no Dashi.
That was because your Puzzle Drunk was Dawn, who learned neutral on the first night, slightly evil on the second night, when I would have normally given evil otherwise, because the High Priestess had just been killed and most other players here were kind of trashed. And then on the third night, learned evil, because that day Howsy the Goblin had been executed. And with your final 3, I can now reveal that the good team has won. Because Atreides was the knight who saw Miro the Godfather, and Blue was the other who you just executed.
Wait, I misclicked the vote. I misclicked the vote.
Miro, you just stick it up once LewLew votes. We tie.
It was a misclick. Do not blame Miro. We had an uphill battle. We did what we could.
Yeah. Wow. Also, I'll add that Huff Puff was your good thief the entire time.
What?
Who chose 20D, then
No,
that's a lie.
That's a lie.
I honestly thought that Huff Puff was evil, but I was not about to out that I was evil to Huff Puff.
Do you know the annoying thing? My 3 potential gambles day 1 was Dawn as the General, LewLew as the Savant, and Blue as the Shugenja. Imagine if I went for Blue!
Well, that was your game.
So
An incredibly intense game of Dyson Sphere.
It was a very
good
game. Thank you for that. Well played,
So on the
Evil.
night that there was 2 deaths, I didn't want to kill the supposed soldier. I didn't want to kill the Savant because bad Miro. And I didn't want to immediately go after Atreides or the Puzzle Master, so I picked Mathematician hoping that it was in the game, but still missed it.
Yeah, and so we decided to kill 2 people. On one hand, you could say that killing Gambler there is very rough for good, but on the other hand, Ghost and Lisa are 2 of the only players who are, like, hanging on the thread of confirmation. In fact, by the end game there, you basically had 5 players, 4 of whom were confirmed by different abilities, and then Blue the Demon, because the double kill early on removed a lot of demon candidates.
I think Tony D for the longest time just thought me and LewLew was both evil.
Yeah, you were acting kind of evil. Like when you said you wanted to kill me in Final 5, I was like, okay, Ghost is just evil.
I'll be honest, I had a complete brain fart moment and just my brain was not processing shit correctly. So that's on me, I'll say that. Yeah, I was an idiot.
Right.
Yeah, it all got sorted in the end.
It was a Mez Goblin game at the start?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay, I misheard.
Yeah, Miro was
I said to
Go ahead,
LewLew first conversation, once LewLew gave out Savant information, I said, I'm never claiming Goblin. You claim Goblin if you're on the blog. I'll just claim Soldier, which wasn't a bluff, and just ride with it.
What were bluffs?
And I chose Innkeeper, Fisherman, and yes, again, I was never taking Innkeeper in the overall game.
Yeah.
I mean, they doled out the way I expected it to, because Innkeeper will usually go to the minion that you want to frame. Fisherman Shigensha can go between the remaining two because it's pretty common for those kinds of abilities.
I was going to be the frame, but earlier on with that information, I said, put me on the block. I'll claim Soldier. Poor Sherman sounds good.
Well, then I'm glad I got
Honestly-
you killed then, Howsy.
You not claiming Goblin helped your team survive a really long
much.
time.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
I know.
Because
I
that
know.
made
That's
him think I was puzzle drunk.
It was such a
I'd
great
also,
play.
I'd also like to say MVP goes to Lisa, who the entire time was whispering to Tosho and Tony D, and just kept being right. And I was like, this is really annoying for Evil.
Oh, trust me, Lisa clocking everything. I was just like, there's no way. There's nothing I can do.
I thought that last
Try
night.
to play Trainees as the puzzle drunk.
Blue, I do have a question. Why did you kill me?
Yeah, I thought it was Atreides.
I killed you because if I killed Miro, you automatically still think it's me. I killed Tony D, you still think it's me either way. You already thought it was me. So there was no
Everybody
reason
else
to
thought it
keep
was Atreides.
There was definitely enough
That's the
stuff on
list.
Atreides that I think you could have built a world where Atreides might have been. happening.
Yeah, I mean, that was a really tough final decision there.
Also, I don't think Blue knew what Tony was.
Well, yeah, everybody knew what I was.
I would have killed Godfather at that point.
Yeah, I think
I was thinking of killing Miro, honestly, but at the end of the thing, I needed to make it look more like Atreides was puzzle drunk. If Atreides believes he's not puzzle drunk, I have a fighting chance versus.
Yeah, you kept a Night Infernal
That's
player
fair,
alive, but
honestly.
also like Miro's the Godfather, so they're going to play more into your attempt to frame them.
Yeah. And the Blue in every world, and you get caught out that way. It was sort of.
Yeah, it was
it was damned if you do, damned if you don't.
It was kind of.
Hello.
That was so lucky for us that they picked you. We would have gone for you, otherwise probably.
Yeah, I know. I probably should have just died. I just was like, I have 2 people, and we have 2 executions. I want to be selfish with my information.
Yeah, but we were all having a 50-50 between you and Blue, and then you nominated LewLew, and I was like, it's Atreides. I was wrong.
Because I thought LewLew and Blue were both evil at that point. So it was just if we can't get Blue on the block, I would rather at least we kill a minion so that I know the vast majority of people alive are good rather than evil. But I do see how it read. Probably just should have killed
This was
myself.
a really good game.
This was a really good game.
And technically they won. Because Miro throwing up a vote and they win.
I agree. Like if this had been a live game, I think it would have been very easily confirmed. It's more of just a lag type thing, and you know that's one of the things this mode unfortunately does not do well. But it was a really good game. You sticking around?
No man, it's nearly 11 for me.
Okay. Yeah. But it was
Let's
lovely
go.
seeing you,
yeah.
and I hope I see you more.
Yes, I'll be back more.
Okay. Perfect.
Bye bye.
Awesome. It's always fun playing with you. All right. I'm going to use this moment to. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm going to use this moment to take a break, grab some more coffee, get water because I need to. I encourage you to do the same. And Darium is up next with Plus Minus Heretic. We love it. We're terrified. Let me.
Picking a high priestess. Like I said, this was an uphill battle.
Hello. Can you pull Darium up?
Oh, yes.
He's
sorry.
up next.
I
Thank
was
you.
just
No,
about
you're
to ask
fine. You're fine. You're all good.
That no one knows but the storytellers is when they pinged me.
Hello.
Hello.
You fucker. God damn it. I really wanted to believe you. Well done. Very well done.
You know, when I received the maze, I wanted to make you evil, and then I got turned into the...
Lisa! I would have been such a great Mez turn, too. Oh my god. I would have just been like, who's the demon? Great. Perfect. Okay. We'll just throw as much sus as we can. Or try to see him as sussy. I don't know. Maybe I should have just been honest based on how that game fucking went.
True.
Jesus Christ. But very well played. God, that's Savant information. I am glad that I pinged you as being the fake one. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I can buy this, but I was racking my head of just like, is LewLew possibly evil and Ghost somehow? Is there any way for Ghost to survive? I don't think we actually have an Innkeeper, so no. Ah.
Yeah.
Oh,
when you ask what I was, and I'm like, I need to hard claim something.
Yeah. I mean, it's first day. Like, it's not a big deal. I backtrack on the first one, but you sticking with it was just like, what the fuck is going on here?
I never lie on first day when first conversation.
Really?
Almost never.
Oh, I do it all the time.
First conversation when I hard claim, I'm like, I'll tell you the truth no matter what.
No, my favorite thing is hard claiming truthfully to Amy and having Amy just be like, no, you're fucking not. And me being like, okay, great. You don't believe I am the thing I am. Good. Perfect. Yeah. Excellent. Hey, it's Atreides. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so that you can catch the weekly installments here. If you're looking for more ways to support this channel, you can treat yourself to some lovely merch at our store link below, or join our growing band of supporters on Patreon. Even what amounts to a Starbucks coffee a month really helps us out. Shout out to our current patrons, our epic level patrons, Toki, Tomcat, Leo the Leopard, and Mathblade. Our legendary level patrons, Irie, Kevin Young, Caspian Drago, Clara, Jeffy Z, The Lost, Alan Michael, Arbater, That Guy's Hat, Halo, and Tosho. And finally, the cream of the crop, our mythical level patrons, Siobhan Reed, Rosiphius, Rowan Wavelin, Lord Zarenth, and Bluebeard. We are incredibly lucky and grateful to have your support. Thanks so much again for watching, and we will see you next time.